best 6 years in the Air Force ever did. Yeah. It was a terrific squadron, terrific lot of guys. We started to have a bit of a turnaround of different people. And when they first got the Chinooks there, when you look at the people who was posted in, they're all ex-rotary wings, so we all had the same ideas and training and everything else. And then as we got going, they started rotating people through from different squadrons or straight from fitters, from Wagga training school. So then we had a bit more of a different structure. So yeah, for all the squadrons I had in the Air Force, that was the best. Yeah, we still had, I think, 6 aircraft still going there. Not long after that, I think they dragged another 2 out and started operating 8. But still had 6 aircraft with a lot more manpower. I started there as a LAC and I left as a sergeant, so I was pretty lucky. Very lucky to get through that quick, I suppose it's so to say. Yeah, the squadron was now so renowned, but they had to at times get spares from the American system because we couldn't get them quick enough or couldn't get them enough from Australia. There's different stories of how they got them and what we did get. I know we got a couple of new aircraft from the Yanks, but that was all pre-arranged through governments and all that because we'd lost a couple. It was you had a scratch what you can use at times, but yeah, we did have 1 aircraft and 11 was the tail number. It was out on a training exercise, external loads, they're carrying the large water bladders or fuel bladders underneath, they were full of water, and as they were flying not far from the base out towards Balloon Way, he had a massive engine failure. The turbines left the engine, went through the rear end of the aircraft, cut a few hydraulic lines and electrical, and went out the other side, and they had to do an emergency landing with that because they had it was a catastrophe, that sort of thing. Anyway, the pilot was on board. He was one of the instructors, and they ended up landing on top of these bladders in this field, which cushioned their load quite a lot. They ended up getting the aircraft back to base. It went down in 3AD, and I think it took them about 12 months to rebuild that aircraft. I think the Yanks wanted to write it off, I think, and we ended up rebuilding it and put it back into service. So 3AD aircraft metal workers especially, and the other trades down there, framers and something like that, to rebuild that aircraft, did a really good job. Fondest memories would be, well, I reckon have to be back in 12 because, yeah, that was a fun times, you know. It wasn't fun, I suppose, at times, but it was most enjoyable, most satisfying out of it all.